want. They are jealous. Me, I do what I want when I want. They are jealous. Me, I do what I want when I want. They are jealous. Me, I do what I want when I want. They are jealous.
Oh my gosh, I'm dancing over here. Hello, everyone. Welcome. It is Rube Goldberg 2024. We are so excited to kick off this year. All right, I just have to ask real quick, what is your favorite in that clip? What's your favorite? I love the puppies. I kept trying to think if there was something else I liked more, but I love those little puppies.
I love the puppy one too, but if you actually get to see the Harlem Globetrotter one at the end, that's really fun.
That was going to be my pick purely on nostalgia and growing up and getting to go see them, you know, and then I get to see like two things that I love, you know, put together. So that's perfect.
Totally agreed.
And it's amazing. You know, all of those machines in that video were built by professional Rube Goldberg machine builders. So believe it or not, you can start doing Rube Goldberg in Minecraft, graduate to building them in real life, and then who knows, maybe you will be hired by all these crazy ad agencies to do Rube Goldberg machines in real life for big brands.
Oh, it sounds amazing. Okay,
I do have to say the smoke alarm one kind of resonated with me because some of my Rube Goldberg projects, you know, don't always go as planned. So, you know,
that's true.
Do not try this at home, but.
Well, with that segue, why don't you tell us who you are and why you're part of this crazy crew?
Oh, I'll start.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Jennifer.
Okay, I thought about it. I am sort of an accident of birth. Rube was my grandfather, and everything Rube Goldberg somehow passes in front of my desk. So that's why I'm here. Do I understand how to use and work and build in Minecraft? Absolutely not. But do I really love seeing what you guys do? Absolutely yes. So now I'm going to go sideways. I feel very, you know, we're very
cattywampus.
Great word.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Okay, I'll go. Yeah, so my name is Brian. Go by Cleverlike, president of Cleverlike Studios. We take you know, video gaming experiences and turn them into fun educational experiences. So the kids get to have fun, they get to learn, everybody wins. And you know, I like to think that I didn't even know that I was carrying on Rube Goldberg's tradition as a mad scientist, child, inventor, you know, aspiring inventor with minimal resources and just more curiosity than knowledge. I was, my dad would always point to what I was making and call it a Rube Goldberg. And I had no idea what that meant. And now, like, how life comes back around. It's amazing.
Very full circle.
Yes. So,
now you have equal amounts of knowledge and curiosity.
I'm like,
so
I didn't realize it was such a cool thing. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Eric.
You know, I'm gonna go in that same route. So Eric, go by River. I'm the education content producer for Cleverlike Studios. Before that, 20 years experience as a classroom and district level educator. And yeah, definitely have a childhood in inventing weird stuff if I wasn't doing the opposite and pulling stuff apart. Most of my inventing of weird stuff involved how could I ruin my parents' dinner parties when they explicitly told me not to, because nothing caps off a fine dinner party with friends for adults when G.I. Joe figures come swinging in across the room from the chandelier to knock things over on the table.
Kids, also don't try this at home.
You can make that part of your Rube Goldberg machine if you do the live, you know, the IRL real life build, though, right? Get some action figures swinging in and knocking some stuff down.
Yes.
You know?
Let's do the machines, just not the dinner party ruining portion of that story.
You know what? Maybe that'll be the challenge one year. here. How, you know,
how to ruin a
ruin a
grown-up
dinner
dinner.
How to ruin a dinner party. Okay, here we go. All kinds of
Mhm.
good ideas coming from this crew.
Yeah,
Well, I'm so glad we're all here. My name is Claire LeBeau. I'm the Chief Advancement Officer at NASEF. We love to blend play and learning, and I think we have the perfect crew here to help us discuss exactly how we do this. So we've all been talking about Rube Goldberg machines, but Jennifer, you said you're here sort of as an accident of birth. Tell us, who was Rube Goldberg? What is a Rube Goldberg machine?
A Rube Goldberg machine. So it's sort of a delightfully, it's just a waste of time and energy to accomplish the most minimal thing. My grandfather was a cartoonist. He never actually built these machines, but he would draw these crazy inventions that completed a very simple task in the most overly complicated way possible. This eventually it led him to become an adjective in the dictionary. And now today, we are actually petitioning he should be a verb, because people are saying, you know, do you Rube? Do you Rube? Well, here at NASEF with Minecraft, we Rube, thanks to you. So there you have it. That's Rube in a nutshell. And if you want to know more, we have a gallery of his work at rubegoldberg.org. We have tons of inspirational videos. We've got other Minecraft wins from last year. We've got, you know, in real life builds. We've got cartoon competition builds that builds drawings that you can see there. But we're here today to kick off Minecraft 2024, which is our 4th year in competition.
It is our 4th year. So let's recap. I'd be interested as people are on social media, post and tag at NASEF.edu. Unless you're on Instagram, it's at NASEFGG, and tell us, how many years have you participated in the Rube Goldberg machine contest? That would be fun to hear, because I'm sure that we have several that have been here all 4 years.
That's
Well,
right.
and what's
If
even
you're brand new, we want to know.
And
Yes.
what's cool is that if you did it in high school or middle school, and you can now continue and do it in college, because this year we've added a college level to the competition.
Awesome.
Nice.
Very exciting.
Love
So what were the
that.
first, let's see, what did we do last year?
We're going to go backwards.
We're going to go backwards. Yes.
Okay, so last year
stressing.
was build a sandwich.
Build a lunch, right? It
Or
was
build a
build a
lunch.
lunch,
Build a
because
lunch.
we had some creative non-sandwich lunches.
That's true.
that
We did have some
that we
sushi
had.
platters and some,
Yes. Right.
a bento box. Yeah, we had a few.
Yes.
The year before that was open and illuminate a book.
Oh,
And we had some really great book themes
Awesome.
going on. A lot of stories we were
Yes.
familiar with, some stories that were new to us. So very creative on both ends. And then if we go back to year 1 of the Minecraft competition, it was put sprinkles on a cake.
Oh, that's right. I remember some of those fun machines.
Some of those
dropping
were
the sprinkles
really
down. That was so fun. So we have an exciting task we're going to tell you about in just a minute. But another thing, as we were reminiscing, we were talking about how many students are participating. And I just said, we'd love to hear from you if this is, you know, if you've been here from the beginning or if you've done it a couple of years. But an interesting fact is that last year we had students participate from 20 different countries around the world. And so just seeing the creativity and the enjoyment coming from all different cultures and all different backgrounds is really fun. And so as we look at this year's challenge, it will be interesting to see what are those different perspectives that go into this challenge. So shall I reveal? Should we get a drum roll?
Yep.
My goodness.
Okay. All right. I know I can always rely on Eric for a good drum
So
roll.
good.
Woo!
This year, your dentist will be so happy. We're going to be talking about how do you put toothpaste on a toothbrush.
You say your dentist will be happy, but I want you to know only 4 out of 5 will be
Oh,
happy.
4 out of 5 dentists recommend that you put toothpaste on a toothbrush. Oh my gosh.
That one's like, what are we doing here? That's
Yeah.
killing my business.
Right. Exactly. Accurate.
Hmm.
Oh.
And I will say that this task, it mirrors the live competition. So what's great about the contest, you want to build digitally, this is where to go. And if you want to build in real life or take that skill there, send in your build.
This is where I say, why not both?
Why not both? I was just
Why not
thinking
both?
that. We know of some groups that do both. There's another thing. Share on social media if you do it in both. We want to see both. Absolutely.
And if you can connect the two together.
Oh
you've
wow!
got,
So
like,
it's the mouse.
Oh.
Yeah, you're really
a
upping
game
the game.
changer. Yeah.
Oh
Mhm,
man.
yeah, that's next
That
level.
would be awesome. That would be awesome. Is there a way to show that in Flip? I guess you'd have to record the physical machine
And
And
then
the
turn the
screen.
camera to
and
the
then
screen,
turn the
and then
camera to the
fade that into
screen.
the- right?
Yes.
I thought
I
we
don't
had
know why.
one person do that at some point along the way. Am I?
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna
So
happen.
we did it when we did the very first teaser. We kind of modeled
Yes.
it that way.
What it was? Yes.
Yes.
But sooner or later, someone's gonna submit
Yes.
it, and we're all gonna drop out of our chairs, which Brian's chair does automatically.
And also mine. I just start sinking. So oh, that's great. And I was just thinking, why am I worried about how you do this technically? Because who knows? The students. They know how to do all the things. And I go, well, now is that possible? And they've already done it and moved on to the next thing. So we're just thrilled to have you all participate and build these crazy machines that will put toothpaste on a toothbrush. And I'm just thinking there are so many different factors to this, because there's just the toothbrush itself. You can have so much fun with that. Where is it? What is the toothpaste like? Because there's powder, there's squishy, squirmy. I mean, there's all kinds of variables that can go into this
whose
challenge.
teeth are you brushing?
Oh,
What's teeth are you brushing?
And where are you brushing?
Right. Yes. So we want to get creative with all of that. That's the fun thing about a Rube Goldberg machine. Let your mind go and share
the
that
sillier and
creativity.
the crazier and the funnier. And we love sound effects. We love narratives from you guys. We love
Goofy voices. Bring on the goofy voices.
Bring on the
Yes.
goofy voices. Bring on
Yes.
the music. Bring on like all of it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's really, this is actually, if you stretch your imagination, this should be as entertaining as it is educational. So we make us laugh. That's, if you've done that, you're definitely in the running to win.
Right. Absolutely. I don't think we've mentioned yet how much it costs to join the Rube Goldberg challenge.
I hear it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Claire,
Definitely 4 digits.
Definitely
tell
4.
us?
It is
lot.
00.00. It is $0.00. It is free to join the Rube Goldberg competition.
Yeah.
Also,
that's a lot of awesome.
Those are the 4 digits right there.
those are the
FREE.
4. FREE. Oh, see, I was thinking
You were thinking numbers.
Zero.
I was
Both
thinking
work
out of
just
the
fine.
box.
You
That's the whole point.
were right in that
Yeah.
Rube Goldberg
Yeah.
mindset. Exactly. We also provide Minecraft Education Edition free. So if you do not have it and you need it, which of course you do if you're going to participate in this, just let us know when you register. Very simple process. We'll email you the login credentials for Minecraft Education Edition. So this year, Eric, do you want to give a quick preview? We've shifted a bit and we don't have preseason challenges, but do you want to talk about the information that's available?
Absolutely. So as we started off, we talked about the fact that we've done this for 3 years. This is year number 4, which means we've already created a lot of content. And, my throat can only handle so much. But so, we've created videos talking about the simple machines and how simple machines factor into creating a Rube Goldberg machine, because at their core, they are a chain reaction of various simple machines that make up more complex machines. In this case, a very kind of crazy complex machine. We've talked about the engineering design process and the importance of iteration. And I had to say,
You did.
So good. Such
but
good work.
iteration, right? Like trial and error. We've talked about like some best practices in Minecraft and talking about like, okay, once I have everything the way I want it, do I just run it and it destroys my world and then I rebuild it? Or do I save a copy of it, run it in the copy, make sure everything works, and keep on building in my original? So we talked about all of those best practices, when it comes to the 6 simple machines. We also provided for classroom teachers and for the students to look over information, slide decks, classroom resources on all of those topics, including the 6 simple machines. So those will be available still. So there's going to be like a whole repository of everything we've done over the years for you to access whenever you need assistance, as well as taking a look at what some students have done in the past to get an idea of what does a good example of a Rube Goldberg machine in Minecraft look like. How did they use humor? How did they get creative? How did they blow our minds? Those are the things we want to hear and see. So
exactly.
And
Perfect.
we actually have a little sizzle that we're going to show you of sort of a snippets of all these different.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to some of those.
Yeah, exactly. We
That's
always
the
love to
memory
show
lane.
off. Yes, for sure. So the core of these machines, if you can't build the 6 simple machines, you're not going to be able to build a Rube Goldberg machine. So we're really going to highlight that content. If you go to the Rube Goldberg page at nasef.org, you will find those videos posted for you, easy access, right in conjunction with this year's overviews, and then as well the pre-season challenge guides from before. We have lessons on if you're implementing this in a classroom or in your club after school, and you want some guides to help you work with your students and have them complete challenges, then we would love to have you do that. We're not going to be taking in those preseason challenges and evaluating them. We're going to be looking at the big build at the end. But we do want to make that available because we know so many of you utilize those resources. So that's all going to be on our website. And so with that, I feel like let's just go ahead and take a quick look and see what does the website look like this year.
Do you want to drum roll for this one too, or are we good?
I would love a drum roll always. And then I feel like I have to pause the website. There we go. All right. You will recognize the challenge here. Put toothpaste on a toothbrush. So when you scroll down, you will see where to register and you will see the team guide. So let's take a look real quick at the registration form. Very simple. And I'm going to stop and restart my screen so that we get to see that switch over.
And while you're doing that, just to clarify, who's handling that registration button?
Who's handling that button? You mean NASEF?
Yeah. No, I mean like if someone wants to register, if a student wants to register.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes. Well, let's look at the very first blank that you fill in. It is the adult facilitator. So we love to have students join, but we do want an adult facilitator, managing the process. We don't want to collect any student data. We never want student data. So we're going to have the adult facilitator go in and put in the name and their email address, where you're located. We love to find out what country you're from because that's so interesting. And then look how easy it is to get Minecraft Education Edition. You just click this button. Yes, I need it. How many I need. Tell us your division and how many teams are playing, and you are off and running. Very simple to register. As always, if you have any questions, you can find us info@nasef.org, and Carolyn or myself will get back to you and address any questions that may come up. And then we also have the team guide. And in the team guide, you're going to find all kinds of information, but I wanted to zero in on this first. So Eric, it's very important that a Rube Goldberg machine has all kinds of steps in it. So can you talk about that for us, please? And let's
absolutely
in a bit.
So there are going to be things that we're looking for, and there is a rubric of the things that your submissions should include. So let's take a look at some of those. So first of all, we do want to see that you are using Minecraft Education Edition, since that's what the competition is going to be using. The worlds, now there's a bit of an update for this, but don't worry because you won't be able to do it, so it's okay. We did talk about using a flat world or an infinite world or any of the given biomes that are some of the starting worlds. Old world in the latest update has been eliminated as an option, so that's not even a possibility anymore. So that's actually not a bad thing. Old worlds were limited in scope and scale anyway, so not a problem there. Nothing but improvements. We did talk about the 6 simple machines. We should see examples of at least 4 of those in your build. We talked about the number of that a Rube Goldberg machine is a chain reaction, right? One event leading to another event, leading to another event. and that it should be at least 10 of those changes or transfers in energy or changes from one type of event to another that we should see in there. And we do want to clarify that those changes should be automatic. The player should only basically be in the world to start the machine and then film it running. You know, you are acting as camera in the world, flying around, showing everything that's happening in that chain reaction, but you should not be interacting in the middle of a machine to make it keep going. It should do that all on its own. And otherwise, it's not really a chain reaction. There should be a verbal presentation. That verbal presentation can talk about what is in your world, where the transfers of motion or energy are, where your simple machines are being represented and how, why you decided to make the design choices you made, and why you decided your world or your machine should be what it is. There is, of course, a runtime length, and it's a little hard for me to read that one on that screen, but that's okay.
Oh.
1 to 5 minutes.
1 to 5.
Minutes, right? Was, if I remember, 1 to 5 minutes was the run time. So it should not be longer than 5 minutes. In fact, it will be difficult for you to submit a video longer than 5 minutes. And you don't want the end of your video, especially the end, which is the important part, to get cut off. So make sure you're staying in that window, and make sure that the runtime of the machine itself, this is really important distinction. The runtime of that means from the moment you as the player start the machine running to the end of that chain reaction should be the minute. So, you know, you don't get to talk for 55 seconds and then have a 5-second machine. Like, the machine should take about a minute at least. You are allowed to use commands and command blocks. You are allowed to use code builders. And so the Python coding or make code block coding platforms that are in code builder to make any or of those events in the world take place. You are not allowed to use plugins or mods of any kind. So no mods, no behavior packs and things like that. It should all be sort of in the quote unquote vanilla world of Minecraft. And of course, the same for texture packs as well. So use the in-game materials that are provided by Minecraft Education. And then, of course, we do want to eliminate and keep the playing field level. So no third-party editing software, which doesn't work particularly well in Minecraft Education, but there are ways, and we know what that looks like. We do it for a living. So World Edit, MC Edit, Amulet, etc. You know, no evidence that those things are being used to kind of fancy up your world. We want you to do the work where you are the builder. If you were building a machine in real life, you'd have to do it by hand. You can't just click and duplicate. So, you know, do the work. We want to see it, and we want to be wowed by it.
Right, absolutely. And I jumped to this guide about what should be in your Rube Goldberg machine. But if you have not participated before, you will see that this team guide includes the award information, which we'll go over in just a second, dates that the streams will be added, which is when we're adding those 6 simple machine videos and documents to the website. You've got information on getting it to flip. This feels so weird scrolling backwards to all of this.
This is the time machine of documents. Yes.
This is exactly, I should have started at the beginning. So there's all kinds of information here in the team guide. Make sure that you access that. And the way you do that is by going to the nasef.org/Rube-Goldberg page. And everything is right there for you. So
Sarah,
that
we're on to your favorite part.
Are we on to my favorite part? Well, we already said
you,
free.
I saw you scroll past some real interesting things.
Well, she didn't want to ruin her own moment. So it's like, we're just going to run by that.
I didn't. I know. I want to be able to call attention to it. Prizes? Did you say there are prizes?
There may or may not be prizes.
I saw first place.
Yes,
second place.
So let's reiterate something that Jennifer said a moment ago before we disclose the prizes, and that is there's a collegiate division this year. We know some of you have been doing Rube Goldberg Minecraft for a couple of years, and you're now in college. And also, I was at a college panel recently, and they asked all of these students who are scholarshiped esports players what their favorite games are, and you know, every single one of them had Minecraft in the list. So we thought we should let these people participate. So we have a collegiate division this year as well. That's awesome. We do have prizes. First place is going to get a $200 Amazon gift card. And that is first place in each category. So we've got a $200 Amazon gift card for first place. Second place will get a $150 Amazon gift card, and that's for the junior and senior division. And then a $100 gift card to the winners of the junior and senior division for third place. So we've got top 3 places, prizes. It's free to join. It's fun to do. You love Minecraft. I think we have all the things covered in this competition.
We should change our avatars to check boxes so we can just check all the boxes.
Right. That was a check box. Except they're so fun. Free, check. That just doesn't feel right. It's like free. We need explosions or something.
With a tiny little check mark. Like, yes.
Yes, it is free. Awesome. So again, we mentioned that we're going to have these tutorials that will be available on the website February 7th, how to create incline planes in Minecraft and how to create pulleys. Okay, I have a quiz for our speaker. I didn't warn you about this. Name off the 6 simple machines.
Oh, I have to do this off the top of my head, or we
You have to do it off the top of your head. Let's go.
Should we alternate?
Okay. All right, we can alternate. Brian and I will alternate. Here we go. So I'll start.
Okay.
Incline plane.
Wedge.
Wheel and axle.
Lever.
Oh, you said wheel and axle already.
I'll tell you when you're missing.
There's 2. We got 2.
There's 2. There's 2 more that I'm missing. The
Screw.
screw.
All right.
Yeah.
We got 5. There's one more. What's the last one?
And the last one is the pulley.
The last one is the pulley. Yeah, that wasn't nice of me to not.
I was thinking of our Unreal Engine kit. I was trying to go in order, and I went out of order. So.
We mix it up, you got to mix it up.
Yeah.
Right. Every now and then you got to quiz the teachers, So
that's right. And
there you go. Students, that was on your behalf.
We're not going to get into like the weird ones where we're like, is the screw a simple machine, or is it an incline plane wrapped around an axle?
Oh my God. Now you're getting very technical.
Wow.
Ongoing debate, but we're still going to keep it as a simple machine.
All right. It is a simple machine. All right. So we've got 6 simple machines that we're focusing on. We'll have tutorials and lesson guides for you for creating inclined planes, pulleys, screws, wedges, wheels, and axles in Minecraft. It's a little bit complicated sometimes to do a few of these
because
things.
Minecraft is full of wheels. There's just so many round
There's
things.
so much round. Everything's round and smooth. Yes, exactly.
And all that gravity.
Exactly. Yes. So please definitely register. We want to see you. We want to see your creations. We will be submitting in Flip, which we have done before. And let's see. I'm going to go right over to our Flip page. And I will share that screen. Eric, do you want to share about what Flip is real quick?
Absolutely. Happy to talk about Flip. So we keep saying Flip. We keep saying Flip a lot. And people are like, what on earth is a Flip? But if you joined us in previous years, or if you're an educator, or if you're a student who used it, you probably knew it by the name I keep calling it, which is Flipgrid. And of course, the irony is the website for Flipgrid for Flip is still Flipgrid. So, But Microsoft has rebranded it. It is now called Flip. So we'll try to call it Flip. But we do have a Flip, and this is where your video submissions will come in for the submission for the challenges. And of course, you can, and I want to share this option, you can record using any tools that you are comfortable recording with. That is perfectly fine. If you've got a screen capture tool or recording tool that you have used most often because you like the quality it provides or anything like that, you can do that and then upload your video to the Flip. If you don't have those things and you need a good screen recording tool that you don't have on your devices, Flip's got it cooked right in. So you can screen record directly from Flip, and that would be your submission. So you can actually create those submissions directly there on the website if you didn't create them in advance to upload them.
Perfect. Thank you. And we do also have on our page a link to how to submit to Flip. So we've got all of that summarized for you so you can take a look and follow that. And I think with that, we talked about going down memory lane. We are going to take a quick trip down memory lane. We want to take a look at some of the simple machines. Some of the Rube Goldberg machines, or sort of the opposite of simple machines. Some of the complex
They're
Complex
in
and
It's in
crazy.
there.
They're in there. They're embedded deeply. Some of the complex, crazy, fun machines that were created last year. And the theme, again, was to build a lunch. So let's take a look.
So here's where it starts. We have to press to start Minecraft Rube Goldberg machine for Team Spark. Well, press to start Team Spark Rube Goldberg machine.
Activate the sprinkler! Ooh, rainbow sprinkles.
Now we are going into the instance of an alligator. Yuck.
Hello, welcome to our Rube Goldberg machine from World Earth.
And the potato is going to a slime bouncer, going up and up and up.
Our birthday present is a big Rube Goldberg machine.
We're going to start it right now. Let's go.
So fun. Well, we talked about the humor in the narration. You definitely hear it in those videos.
And the
Yeah.
way the words.
My favorite thing in that teaser always, because that was last year's, teaser. We're going down memory lane. Is that
Yes.
we zoom in on the one world where it was like, be nice to animals. And then the very next one we show is llamas swinging into each other.
I feel like that was the same world, that was their disappointment.
Oh, fantastic. Well, we're looking forward to seeing all of your submissions. Welcome to Rube Goldberg 2024. Please, as I said, if you have any questions, feel free to email us, info@nasef.org. Make sure that you go to the website, that you click the Join Now button so you get access to all the resources available from NASEF. And then, of course, go to the Rube Goldberg page and register and sign up, and let's get going. And we can't wait to see the creations that you come up with. So just a reminder that the big build is due on April 5th. So you've got a couple of months to come up with some fantastic creation. So make sure you get those all wrapped up and into us by April 5th. And we will see you again then when we reveal the winners shortly after. So thank you all for joining us.
Thank you.